Welcome guys, this is Darren again, and this time I'm doing a box review of 1991 Pinnacle Football. And this is a release this is Score's premium card brand. They did not do one for baseball, which is interesting. So this was a football developed set, and it really does look like it. And they did do one again in hockey later on in the year, but that was it. So this is a distinct thing for football fans football card collectors to have been able to enjoy. And the card designs they're really impressive. These are among my favorite card designs ever. I remember at the time it was a little bit too busy because I was still basically a kid, and so the ability to appreciate these cards was quite limited. And it's unfortunate that as a kid it was too much of a design. But these cards were intended to be collected by adults. These were supposed to be the rookie cards the cards to collect for the year. And what's really interesting is that rookie-wise, they don't have, the only rookie of note in this set is Ed McCaffrey. This is one of his only rookie cards that he had, and that's why it's of significant value. But this was not a set that had Brett Favre. It didn't even have Ricky Watters. The rookies in this set they had a couple of cards like Russell Maryland and Harvey Williams. These guys were supposed to be great players. They just never quite hit the level. So this is almost all of the rookies of note other than Ed McCaffrey. Mike Pritchard, Russell Maryland, Brian Cox, Harvey Williams, and Jeff Graham. That's basically it. These are the rookies in this set. So this is a set that, and to be fair, nobody cared about Brett Favre at the time. This year was all about Dan McGuire and Browning Nagel. That was who everybody was following, and Brett Favre was just kind of in the background. He had a lot of talent, but I mean, the guy was he was pretty problematic, and he had to learn how to cope with life to be able to really hold up. So rookie-wise, it wasn't, it's not a surprise that Favre's not in here, but it's weird that for a set as good as this, that they didn't have any great rookies. But as far as the regular player cards, I got pretty much everybody. I got Aikman, I got Elway, I got Emmitt Smith, I got Joe Montana, I got Dan Marino, Barry Sanders, there's Ed McCaffrey. You can see I got two of him. I didn't get Jerry Rice, but there's not much that I didn't get in terms of the star players. And then fortunately the subsets in this have a lot of great players show up as well. Steve Young, we got two Barry Sanders, we got two Joe Montanas. I do care about these cards. Jerry Rice, two of those, a couple of Barry Sanders, Jerry Rice, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, and Aikman with Staubach, Marino with Bradshaw, and then again, Marino, and a second Marino and a second Ed McCaffrey. So in terms of the actual value coming out of the box, it was really good. Now I like to separate out a main set and doubles, but in this case, two reasons I haven't done it are: one, I already have the set, so I don't need a new set, but more importantly, I only got 3/4 of the set, which is great in terms of the sheer volume of the cards. But there are a ton of doubles in this. Basically, there should be about one set in the box, quantity-wise. And I just did 2 boxes of hockey. I did the American and I did the Canadian versions, and in both of those cases I came 1 pack shy of a complete set. In this case, it wasn't like that. It wasn't where I was going through the numbers collecting together the set. It was a ton of doubles, as you've already seen. I got extra Marino and McCaffrey, and then of the subsets I got most of the doubles there. So it's fun to get those extra cards, and for me, I got to really enjoy it because I don't need the set. But if you're trying to collect a set, it's going to take 2 boxes. Now the set is a lot of fun because it has, first off, like you saw, it has these gorgeous cards, and then it has the rookies, which I'm not a big fan of the green, but still they look great. And then you have all these subsets that are pretty cool in terms of their design. The way that they look, I think this is a well-designed set. It's fun to get the older players in it. And then they had a bunch of kind of specialty cards. So they had card for Franco Harris's Immaculate Reception. It has Ezra Tualo. It has the Superdome for the Super Bowl. It has one for Kenny Walker, who was a deaf football player, and yet he was actually able to hold up. It's a cool story. If you've never checked out the story of Kenny Walker, definitely do so. And then they have this. They close the set out with the subset of it's kind of like hobbies or special little. They call it sidelines, but it's what some players do in the off time. So in the case of Reggie White, he was actually a minister, a registered minister, an official minister who preached at a church, obviously not on game day morning. But the beauty, the absolute beauty of these cards is literally the card design. Just going through these cards is a sumptuous experience. These are luxurious cards that hold up to absolutely any time. I mean, for 1991, cards weren't supposed to look this good. These are phenomenal cards, and again, they're too complex of a design for me to have appreciated. So as a kid, it's not flashy enough. But as an adult, this is the ideal way that you design a card set. So I love this, and every pack, every single time that I opened one of these packs and I went through, I loved the experience of looking at these cards. Just the sight of it. It was like living in a beautiful house or in a beautiful apartment where you're surrounded by wonderful things. It had that quality to it. It's nice to get a valuable card here and there, but this is the kind of thing where I almost don't even care about who's on the card. It's just so nice to check the cards out. And so that's kind of my take. If all cards looked like this, I'd be a very happy person. They don't, so these become rarities. These become special opportunities. So this is a box where don't worry about the value of the cards inside. That's not the point. The point is that these are amazingly well designed cards. These are just a gorgeous experience and a blast. So that's my take. As you can tell, I love these cards. So yeah. That's what I've got to say. So thank you very much for watching.